Hey guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name's Amber, I'm French, so if I have a sweet accent, that's why. Today's video is the 3-look-1 palette using the Club Nebula by Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. I try to say it right. And this is a beautiful, amazing palette. I did a full in-depth review. It's my last video, but I'm going to put it in the eye and down below. But I did a full in-depth review with swatches, a look, a mixing shade, customer service, shipping, everything you probably need to know. So you have one last chance to grab this palette. It's on the 17th of February. Grab it because I already know this is on my 2021 favorites. I love this palette. This is the only palette I use since I got it. This is my second look. I already did a pinky purple look, and on my review I did a more warm tone red and peaches look. And if you came from my last video, thank you so much to you to subscribe, and thank you for the lovely comment. You can imagine how happy I was because this is my first video that people actually react to them, and I don't know, I was really happy, and you guys are so sweet and you guys love it, the mix and match. I love it too. I always do this to my palette, but you're not here about me rambling about my last video, how happy I am, but about the 3 look. Before we start it, don't forget to subscribe, I would really love to, and thumbs up if you like the look, and let's go on the first look. So we're going to start with the first look. Don't mind my skin, it's pretty rough. I think it's just a stress for the exam, work and everything, but that's okay, that's the way it is. And also I don't have nails on because I'm going to work afterward and I cannot have nails. Usually I put press on before filming, but this time I cannot. So I did put my eye primer. This time I didn't forget. I'm still using the ABH primer. That's the only eye primer I have, and I like it, so what I'm going to change. So this is the ABH eye primer, and obviously if you click on this video you already know what's going on. It's 3-look-1 palette using the Club Nebula by Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. Still don't know how to pronounce it. If you haven't seen my review, I'm going to link it down below and in the eye, so you can go watch it. But for today's look, I'm thinking doing a purple look, starting with a matte base and add some topper. And guys, I cleaned my brush for this, so I need to set my eye primer using whatever powder you have in front of you. Mine is a Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? Flawless filter, Hollywood filter or something like that. So I'm going to start with the shade Workoper in a flat brush. It's a little fluffy. I'm using the BH Cosmetic one. And I'm going to put it everywhere on my lids. So I didn't change my mind. I love this palette. It's so pigmented. And I have so many looks in mine. See? Quick and easy. And I'm going to start blending the edge. I'm changing brush. I'm not going to put anything on it. It's just a tiny brush for blurring the edges. This one is from Kaleidos actually. It's from the eye set. And after I'm taking the shade Naru to put it on my crease, I'm going to do a lot back and forth with the shade Naru and Workoper because I want to be slow for putting the shade up. And sometimes I'm going to take a little bit of Naru and Workoper, but just a tiny bit. So now I'm going to take a fluffy but flat brush. It's more fluffy than the first one. And I'm going to take the shade Cylon, but really lightly, and put it on in my inner corner. Just for dipping everything a little bit more. You don't have to, without it's completely fine, but I love the gradients from the two purple. Cyan is a little bit more warm, but really little bit is still cool tone. And taking the brush I use for Naru with nothing more and blending it. I think this look with just a shimmer shine in the corner is stunning, but as you probably saw, or maybe not, in my review, I love to mix topper with matte, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the shade You're My Only Hope and putting everywhere on my lid. See how stunning it is? Oh, that's amazing. And when I'm using this palette, try to think which shimmer shine I'm going to use first. So for the base, I'm always using my finger when I can. So if you press it, it's more pigmented, and if you swipe it a little bit, it's more a taupe. For this, I have quite some fallout, but I did my eyes first. I didn't have fallout for the first look I did in my first impression. I never see purple without fallout. So I did my second eyes pretty much the exact same way. I cleaned a little bit under my eyes, but now I need to do my face. So the rest of my makeup is pretty much done. I just need to do my inner corner, my under eye, and some crayon. So I'm going to use the eye pencil. I really need more eye pencil. That's the thing I'm missing on my collection. If you have good eye pencil recommendation, let me know. But I'm using the Marc Jacob in the shade Stonefire. It's looking like that. It's just a shimmery silver. The Marc Jacob pencil is really good, but it's so expensive. Fun fact, I learned to put eye pencil with one hand when I broke my elbow. I didn't have choice, so I learned to do it. So I'm going to use the shade Raw Copper for under my eyes. I'm not going to do something crazy, just a shade and blending with Naru. And for my inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Nova in a tiny brush. Can you see the bluish pinky reflection? So Nova is actually multichrome. I forget to say that in my review. So here is the first look using the purple tone in the Club Nebula. On my lips I have Fuzzy from Fenty. So this is day 2 of my Club Nebula 3 Look 1 palette. Today I'm going to do a blue look. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I have some idea, but we'll see. I'm just vibing with it. So I already primed my eyes. Same thing using the ABH primer. I already did my brow. And I don't have nails because I'm working. But tomorrow I think I'm going to have nails. Anyways, so I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This one is actually from Kaleidos. And I'm going to take the shade 7 of 9. And put it on my crease. I'm going to slowly build everything up. So today I have work. I'm going to talk a little bit about my life. It's been a long time. I've worked today, and this week I need to pass a coffee certification for Starbucks. You need to do that. So now I'm going to take the shade Void with a fluffy taper brush blending. This one is for Zoeva, and be really careful with this one because it's so pigmented. I'm just starting with the look with something simple, something in the crease, in the inner corner, and the shimmer is going to make everything. I really love to take a fluffy blending brush with nothing on it to blend everything. That's my easy trick. Well, yeah, this week I need to do this, and in France you need to take application for... I'm doing a study, but I need to change university. I can do a full video about my study because it's pretty complicated, and you don't have the same thing as me in France. So with my fluffy brush with nothing on it, this loses the pigment a little bit. It's just something you need to know. You need to do more tapping motion than swipe. That's the same thing for other palettes. I kind of want to do a halo eyes now. Let's do a halo eye. So yeah, this month I need to do some paper for my study, and I also need to work, and I also need to do my video. So it's very hard to balance everything up, but I can start to know how to do it because I want to post more on my channel. I already post once a week, but that's not enough. Okay, so I did put void in my inner corner and outer corner, and now I just want a little bit of 709 back. Just trust the process. I never did halo eyes that in the beginning look good, but I'm going to take back void. So for my halo eyes, I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer. I don't want to do with concealer. I don't know. I just want to use a glitter glue today. So I'm using a flat brush. This one is from BH Cosmetic. I do the shape of my halo eyes with it using the glitter glue. So what are you doing? If you do study, are you working? Chat with me a little bit. Last video is actually my first video that people are actually commenting and talking with me, so it's been a real pleasure because before it was pretty much me and some of my friends watching my videos, so it was still fun. I just love doing videos, so it's kind of good when someone else watching my video and talking about. And you guys are so sweet, like so sweet, and I'm really happy. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I did take the shade Astro, and this shade is no joking. Whoa. I'm going to take a larger flat brush. If you find my channel through my last video, welcome. And thank you for watching my video. I know it's a little bit lost through YouTube. I'm really happy and I hope you're going to stay a little bit with me. So I'm going to switch flat brush. I'm going to use the ABH one, and I'm going to take the shade Nova and put it on the edge of my halo eye. Void and Nova can mix together. I also need to do mixing together with other Kaleidos palette. I wish I have a blue liner, glitter liner, because it will be stunning, like just a line. So now I'm going to take a really small brush to get back on void, so we don't lose this shade. I just want to see every shade we use. So void and 709. And I'm going to go back with 709. Maybe I can put a little bit more, so in camera you're going to see a little bit more of the mixing with Nova and void. So I'm going to do my other eyes, do the rest of my face, and I'm going to come back with my lower lashes and my inner corner. So that's my second look. Pretty bold, but I really love it. I wish my camera show how sparkly and shifty this look is. I don't know why, but when I was young I had crazy freckles, but I lose them. I never tried to do it myself, but now I'm obsessed. So I'm going to put the full detail of my makeup look in the description box. But for my inner corner I use the shade Nova, and for my lower lash line I use the shade Void and 709. Usually I'm not dipping back of the shadow, I'm using what is rest of my brush. And in my waterline I use the eye pencil by Terry in Voodoo Blue. Alright, so this is the third and final look in my 3-look-1 palette using Club Nebula. For today's inspo, I want to do a graphic liner and just a shimmery in the center, just to show that you can just put a shimmer all over your lid and you're good to go. I want to play with my graphic liner. So it's going to be very simple. simple. It's still liner. I'm not the best at it, but I love to do it. So I'm going to point my eye and zoom you a little bit in. For my water activate liner, I'm going to use the Glam Vice. I have the pastel bundle. If you want to see a full review on this, I have it on my channel. I'm going to link it down below and in the eye. I'm going to use the shade Skate Date. It's the white, and Peaches and Cream, the peach. For my water, I always use a shot, and I put water and I'm good to go. So I only have this brush, that's the Glam Vice one. So that's the only brush for liner I have. So we're going to try to make it work. So I'm going to start with Peaches and Cream, wet my brush and really stir it in it. And I'm going to try to do eyeliner shape. Don't know why I did it in one try. But I can always fix if I want. Alright. Not the best, but I really want more brushes. That's not as bad as I was thinking. I'm going to take the shade Nebula and put it all over my eyeball. So I'm putting the shade Nebula everywhere on a flat brush. I didn't put anything on my brush because usually I use my finger, but I have some pretty big ass nails. Not really big ass, I have some nails, that's all. And I only put in this nail for the video. Can you see the commitment? And the brush I'm using for my big flat brush is Zoeva 244 Luxe Smoky shader. I have a smaller one from Makeup Revolution. I got it in a set on Christmas. And I did spray my brush. I already used so much of this palette. I kind of want to buy a backup for palette. It's pointless, but I'm so scared to finish up this palette. So I'm going to do the other eyes and I'll be right back. Can you believe it's just Nebula all over my eyelid? But I'm going to take the shade Celestial with my finger because I just want a pop of Celestial on my eyelid to add something. And I'm taking a tiny brush to put Celestial in my inner corner. And the eyes is pretty much done. I'm just going to do my face and do my inner corner, lashes and everything. And that's the final look, you guys. That's the final look. I decided to not put eyelashes to change. And for my lashes, I used the Lash Princess by Essence. And my lip combo, because I always forget to say that. I know in my first look I was using the NYX All Natural lip pencil and the gloss, the Fenty gloss in Fussy. And today I also have the NYX All Natural lip pencil and I have the Fenty gloss balm in Cake Shake. That's one you got in the holiday set of 2020. But yesterday I didn't show you guys, but I use the shade Rose Burn from Dose of Color. I really love the formula, but the packaging, not. It's been 3 years I have this lipstick. This happened 1 year after I got it and I didn't use that much. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed. But the formula is really good. The packaging for 20 bucks, do that. I don't want it. And that's everything, you guys. Hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. And if you try to recreate one of my look, tag me, comment everything you want. I really love when you comment my video. And I really love to talk with some of you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more video. I post at least one video a week. If you want other video with the Club Nebula palette, I can do that. And I think I can do a wooded shadow with this palette. I think it could be fun. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!